Hey, Eagle people, what's happening? It's Dave here doing a check-in over the last, 4 or 5 days. Unfortunately, things are slowing down, down. Have not seen too much activity. Haven't seen the kids in a few days. They're out there. They've been spotted on the cams and such, but yeah, haven't really even seen them soaring around. So, seen mom and dad a little bit here and there. Also got a really cool, probably the best shot of, I believe, is Jackie fishing in an unusual spot. So got lucky and was in the right place at the right time. So that's somewhere in the video, but probably the coolest fish grab I got this time around. But yes, back to seeing mom and dad flying and soaring around really far down the lake, way up high, just kind of doing their thing together. They've been spotted together too in some trees and things like that. But they're just soaring around and kind of, giving the kids the heads up that, maybe it's time to move on. They're moving away from, being around them so much. I'm sure they're feeding, bringing some fish or coming close and dropping it and, letting them, learn how to maybe scavenge, find food on the ground, rodents and fish around the lake. But, they have been enjoying their adult life back together as a couple, doing their own thing. And nobody's really been at the nest. I think Shadow checked in the other night, but no one's really coming back to that. So they've moved on from the nest, the kids included. And seeing Jackie and Shadow do their thing, I might have to take a little tip from them and not get away from my nest, but go home back to my nest. I've been here for a little over 2 months, so I think I'm going to take a hint from Jackie and Shadow and probably end up wrapping this up. Might be here for a couple more days and just to see if I can see anything, but it has been really slow go and not seeing them very much. So hopefully they're not flying around the background right now and I'm missing it. But anyways, let's look. Uh, but nonetheless, people have asked about fishing and how they can see the fish. And, you've seen some of the footage that I've grabbed before in some of the other episodes. Soaring around, they got great vision, way better than humans. They can see miles, a couple miles maybe, with great detail. So they float around, and from up above they can clearly see surface fish. And once they identify something, you see it, they swoop down, kind of set up, put down the landing gear or the grabbing gear, grappling hooks, the talons, and snatch away. So that's kind of how they do that. There's a bluegill in here, trout, carp. There's a lot of carp. It's an invasive species here, and they have a tournament all year to try to help eradicate those, at least limit the population. So a lot of people will throw those fish to the side, like on the shoreline and whatnot. So maybe the kiddos might pick up on that and be able to scavenge. There's lots of fish around. So, will they stay in the area? Who knows? I haven't seen them, but it's going to be tougher and tougher to track them down. They're super hard to find in the trees. Unless you see them in the air, it's almost impossible. So, we'll see what happens. But I've learned a lot in this journey, this project. I want to say that not only did I learn, but I also wanted to talk about why I came up here to cover Jackie and Shadow. Number one, I've been birding for a long time, and I do a lot of other photography too. But I enjoy these birds. Been photographing them for a long time. This is the first year I've actually, shot video and edited and all that good stuff. So hopefully I've done a good job. And I wanted to do it for the people that's the original subscribers. There's about 16,000 or so of you guys that stuck around for 2 years. I used to do the coverage on the Nest cams, and then whatever, we split amicably and all that. But once that rug was pulled out, I kind of lost the gusto. So I knew this trip would help, but I wanted to start back with the original people for what they wanted to see, and I enjoy it too. So thank you guys, and thank you all the rest of the subscribers. Have been amazing help pushing the channel, and just sharing the footage with more and more people. So it's pretty cool. I think some cool footage that I acquired, and we'll be able to watch it year after year. So that's really cool to document. But again, thank you for the OG subscribers and all the new ones too. All the donations, things like that, really help me kind of get some, extra hard drives and such. And I'm going to get more gear for the future. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue doing a lot more nature coverage, a lot in store in my mind and what I want to do. So, some birds, some photography education, some, trips around, just to kind of share with you guys and keep the nature vibe going. So I hope you guys, will continue to watch and we'll continue to enjoy the content that I bring you guys. Um, like I said, I've learned a lot. It's been many years, many moons since I've shot video and edited. So I think I've learned quite a bit over the last 2 months coming back. And my goal just for myself is to become better and better and better and better, capturing, the footage quality as well as the editing quality. So look forward to doing that for you guys too. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Um, just remember, respect nature, enjoy nature. If you don't get out to nature, you really should. If you do, good on you. It's a great place to, find yourself, ground yourself, and, get into your own mind and things like that, outside of the riffraff of regular life. So always encourage taking a hike or a camping trip. It's always good for the soul. So hope you do it. Get yourself, get your family, get your friends, go out in nature, have a good time. You will not regret it. I'm sure there's people out there that do it. And if you haven't, or you haven't done it in a while, get out there. It's worth it. It'll get you grounded a little bit, get you some time away from the chaos to get your brain thinking where it needs to be, about your friends and family and all that good stuff. So, and I did find a new fan base right over here. They're little duckies. Looks like they're a bunch of babies kind of growing up a little bit. But yep, there's my fan base, new fan base, quack quackers, quack quack. You guys are good. You guys are all good. And I also wanted to thank all the people that I met up in Big Bear, the whole Big Bear Valley. Number one, thank you. This place is beautiful. I love it. And every single person I met here was absolutely the coolest people around. People that helped me charge batteries, people that grabbed a chair for me. Somebody, Jake, the chair guy. I forgot my chair. We happened to talk when he came across me. He was fishing and dropped a comment on the YouTube channel. Said, "Hey, you forgot your chair," so I got that back. It's been everywhere with me, so I'm glad I did get that back. But super. Stoked on the people up here. Very down to earth. Love this place. I don't live here, so maybe one day. But yes, it's a beautiful place to visit. Really cool, down to earth people. So thank you, Big Bear people too. I also wanted to mention, some of the coffees that you guys bought is getting paid forward to a young kid down the street. He's a total go-getter. He's a super smart kid, very athletic, doing everything, trying to make a buck here and there. So he's been cutting my lawn, and some of those donations went to little Brado Luke. So paying it forward, and you're helping out a really good kid. His mom, Kate, and Paul are the best too. Great family. So thank you guys. Also, Tim, my buddy, he's been helping me out with some of my yard and make sure things are looking good over there. Appreciate him. If you're in the Orange County area in California and you need some electrical work done, Canahan Electric, look them up or let me know, and I'll put you guys together. Along with another buddy of mine where I'm staying, Rocky Riley. He's a sound boom operator in Hollywood, and he's been doing it for almost 30 years. So if you're making a movie, doing a commercial, look him up or hit me up, and I'll put you guys together too. Really appreciate his help. Let me stay at his house for a couple of months. Cool guy, and I appreciate everybody's help that's been around me. So I just wanted to say thank you to them as well. So thank you. Yes, I also wanted to, I've been meaning to drop it in a couple of videos, but thanks for everybody for subscribers and meaning to mention 20,000, and we're working on 24,000 up to 25,000. I hope to grow it and just keep bringing nature to more and more people. So thank you all for subscribing. Appreciate that. And yeah, I'd have to thank my mom, dad, and my old photography professor when I was in high school, Chuck Herndon. You're the best. Uh, he pushed me to get into photography. maybe do a couple of contests that I did really well in, and really pushed me in that direction. So ever since I've been about 13, I've been shooting photography. So this is what it's all turning into. I think this is my place to be, and I hope I can just bring some really cool content for you guys to watch. And then, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about Sonny and Gizmo's bond. They're definitely bonded, cruising around. You know, obviously, you guys all saw them snuggling up and all that good stuff in the nest and flying around with each other. And that's probably primarily due to Jackie and Shadow just being consistent with feeding, making sure they're fed well. You know, it was good to see them doing the tug of war, tug of fish. It's getting, you know, more aggressive what they need to be. But yes, they kept them fed very, very well. And I think that helps with the bonding and keeping them from, kind of, being aggressive towards each other and fighting and all that good stuff. So, again, Jack and Chad are just some of the best parents I think I've ever seen in the eagle world. And yeah, it's interesting to watch. But yeah, I think that's primarily why they're bonded so well. Eventually, they will kind of go on their separate ways. I'm pretty sure of that. They'll eventually just become independent and fly where they want to fly. So that bond will eventually leave, and they do what eagles do. So they'll be a great addition to the eagle world. But it seems like things are coming to an end, and that's great. You know, I mean, yeah, everybody might be sad, but it's a good thing. They're starting their journey. There's two more eagles in nature. Awesome portion of watching these guys is, we know that there's two more out there, so that's great. Um, you want to also just remember to protect these birds. The fishing leads and the hunting leads and all that kind of stuff. If you could do stuff about that, that'd be great. But just enjoying them, learning about them, educating people about eagles is one of the goals of this too. To just make people aware, especially the younger kids and things like that, or maybe you just never knew about eagles. But yeah, we want to protect our nature. The more we learn, the more we know, and the more we can do. Again, thanks everybody so much for all the comments. Super heartfelt, keeps me motivated. The community that you guys created here will definitely keep me going. So I look forward to creating new content and sharing it with you guys. Thank you so much, everybody, and we will see what we get in the next couple of little days here. And if not, we're going to be on to some new cool adventures. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, all that good stuff. Aloha, mahalo, thank you.